Yep. Back at it again. We got it going on here. Left Turn Broadcasting with Front Row Racing, doing a Saturday night special. Little quick 25% races. We're at Iowa right now. We just finished up with ISM. So right now we're going to be kicking off Iowa at the 25% stages, 4-time damage with the pace car. So we're going to send these boys out here in just 1 second. Quick lineup on the drivers. We have Mucka in the 2 car. We have True Death in the 3. We have Bong in the 12. Lynch in the 42. Elvin in the 13. He's in 6th. And then we have the 41 in 7th. That's Matty Boy. We have Scotty B rounding out 8th in the Wood Brothers 4th in the 21. We have 9th is 17 of Mac Attack. 10th is J-Wall. And rounding out the top is Skull Racer in the 10 car. And Timmy. Yep. That's right. We got missing Timmy there. So we got and then we got Timmy in the 66. So we're going to be going on. So remember, Timmy's the only one in the Toyota, so we're going to keep an eye on him as well. So we were also told to keep an eye out on Mucka. And, of course, I think it was, I had it written down for a second. Well, I know Mucka is going to be one to keep an eye on over here at Iowa because he's super fast. So, and, of course, Elvin. Elvin's always a challenge when it comes to a lot of these tracks as well. But, again, we've got a really fast field here. A lot of aggressive drivers and clean, of course. So they're going to put their cars in there and make them stick and hold, hopefully. So let's go ahead and send these boys off. Let me get on comms with them and get this countdown started. All right, boys, we clear the race whenever you all. Copy that. Okay, so we got the countdown rolling. And again, you're live here at Pismo Beach doing a night race, some night racing actually, Saturday night specials. You got yours truly, Tron, here in this pace car. So the 0 white car can't miss me. I'll be in the front of the field going really slow. So yeah, you really can't miss me. We're going to go ahead and get these boys fired up. They got about 10 seconds or so before we get this thing running hard and running fast. You know, we got a great lineup again for you guys tonight. We're only missing one, which was Kurt Busch. Okay, folks, so here we go, getting ready for the start of the race. Okay, getting us rolling over here. Iowa Speedway, such a fun track. Short track, wide. You can get pretty aggressive with your entries and exits due to the nature of this track. I personally really like this track. It's a challenge in itself, and a lot of it's about your timing, your lines, things of that nature. So let's go ahead and get these guys going. I'm going to get this car up to speed, get everyone situated. All right, so pace car is blowing up now. Going to give everybody a nice, good chance to get themselves into position on where they need to be. And you got Mucka there in our 2 car, racing that Ford around in that Ford Mustang. He's going to be starting off this race tonight. And we have True Death on the outside. That front row is going to take off in a quickness. Again, we're supposed to be watching for old Mucka tonight. So, again, with him starting out the way he was. Okay, so no, I'm sorry, Elvin's out there on the lead. Let's rotate through there. So we got True Death on the outside there. There we go. See what kind of shenanigans these guys can get into tonight. Okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and send these guys green. Elvin on the bottom, leading it off. Here we go. Throwing it down at Iowa. Elvin drops the hammer and is gone. Scotty B in chase. We have Deadman trying to hold his own on the outside with True Death right there on the inside. They both fighting for the same real estate. Oh, little contact there at the 48 and 17. Looked like those two were tangling. Still got some amazing racing. Got a big pack right there. Everyone trying to find their positions. We got 3 wide back there with Mackin stuck in the middle. Man. True Death really starting to try to maneuver around here. Let's see what we got up here in front. So Elvin just on a commanding lead right now. He launched out of there and said, I'm going. I don't know where you guys are thinking, but I'm out of here. And meanwhile, Scotty B is like, hold up a second, dude. I got you. I'm coming. But here comes Mucka on that outside, keeping that thing spooled up. Now remember, Scotty B was speaking how, not so highly of this track in his car. He didn't think that he had a piece, and I was arguing with him about it. He's showing it right now. I'm going to throw that car in there right in that bottom line. Oh! Whoa! Pushes up. Oh, got some contact. Scotty B and Deadman side by side again. Elvin charging right now. Muck is setting that car to sail, trying to get that thing to rotate through that corner. And out, holding his speed. Okay, it looks like we have a caution on track, possibly. Caution on track. Copy that. Okay, caution on track. Pace car is back out doing some work. All right, pace car is out on track right now. Gonna weld these boys up. Okay, and we'll go ahead and leave it on pace car as everyone forms up behind. Let me find out where my field's at here. Okay, so the field is actually up in front of the pace car. They are a lap early on me. Give me 1 second while I pilot this guy around. Flying on the inside. I bet you these boys wish they can do that. And to the front I go. Blowing up a little bit. Collecting my field. Alright, so pit road, it will be open this time. Let's see who's gonna take some tires, some fuel. There's gonna be any strategies. I don't know. This track tends to be pretty hard on your tires, so I really don't think that you're gonna see, a lot of those 2-tire stops right off the bat. I think everyone's gonna try to get themselves some 4 fresh feel goods, and send these rockets back out there on that track. Now, due to the length of this stage, they might be able to do like a splash and go on it with their tires. So hopefully, keeping the car nice and light. And we have pretty much all cars on pit road right now. Let's go on to the Calamity, if you will. There's a good view. And here they are pulling into their stalls right now. Crew's going to work. Oh, little Calamity's there. Oh no! Now that's some bumping and rubbing. Oh, here we go. Strategies. 12 cars out. Deadman's out from that 14. That's 1 and 2 right there. So you had some strategy calls. And here they all come, ripping out of the pace road, out of the pace exit. Got Mucka right there in the 2 car. I'm collecting the rest of the field real quick. So it looks like we have True Death as slated as our leader here. I think. Hold on, I'm gonna rotate around here a second. Give me a moment. I'm multitasking again. Go figure. All right, we're on the pace car now. Is that one more to green? One more to green. What? Yep, copy that. All right, one more to green. Okay, everyone's all nice and lined up. Warming up those tires, getting everything squared away. Pace car cruising around now at a steady 70-ish miles an hour. I always like the ish, just like temperature here in Pismo Beach. Okay, so we're gonna take this pace car, get it off the track, get it out the way. We're gonna send these boys back going fast again. All right, pace car is ducking off. Get back up to our race lead here. And we got the 14 of Deadman just getting off the gate right there. It's got to be trying to find something underneath Elvin. Don't want to let that Deadman get out there too far, too fast. They gotta reel him in. They're still side by side back there, really cranking the wheel. Elvin holding it strong on the outside. Look at that run. He's figured out that Larson line at Iowa. He's getting out. Look, they're starting to close position now on that 14. Starting to suck up just a little bit. Oh, they're gaining. They're on him now. And you see all these cars just ripping around. Elvin trying to hold strong on the outside, a little contact. This is for the race lead. Oh, it's for the end of the stage, I'm sorry. This one cranks down fast. These guys really moving through this the race pace right now. All right, so far you're looking at your top two. You got Elvin and Deadman fighting for it. You got Scotty B, Mucka, Skull Race, Lynch. You got True Death, Matty Boy, J-Wall, Mac Attack. Now that's how they came in. So let's see what the pit stops do for them coming out. Who's going to pit? Who's going to take them tires? Who's going to take whatever? We'll figure it out. So again, this is all about strategies now. On these things. So how you start these races off? Some guys might start it light because they're only going to do half a fuel run. All right, we're on board with Elvin. Elvin trying to get out there. We got 3 wide behind him. We got a little wiggle. That's out of the 48, I think. We're on board with Scotty B right now. And he's under attack. Woo! Trying to hold that outside line, grazing the wall just a little bit, blowing up his momentum. Still able to hold on outside on that. He kept that thing floored, man. The guy knows how to drive his car. Scotty way outside, drove in hard and deep there. Keeping it on the outside, trying to follow him. Possibly paying attention to what Elvin was doing earlier. Elvin taking control of the race lead and the race pace. He's out there. He's trying to check out right now. Let's get drift back a little bit in the field here. We're back here on board with Mac Attack. It was like he's under fire. And he's under fire from the 42. He's firing on the 48. Got a great race going on right here. These boys trying to hold it together. You got True Death in the 3 car on the outside. Takes advantage of those two bumping and banging right there, blowing each other up. Slingshots on the outside and takes it, drives around them, showing off some of that Chevy power. We got Mac now finding his little bead line on the inside. Trying to get that thing to stick. It's True still keeping it spooled up on the outside. Great job. Mac is not giving up on that bottom line. He thinks there's something there. But meanwhile, whoa, drifted up 3 wide. You got the 42, got himself a fantastic run. Gets up underneath Mac. Trying to take that position away. I love this low line, high line, and middle line here at Iowa. What a great track. 3 wide again. Mac chilling in the middle. Thinks better of it on exit. Just back a little bit, falls back in line with Lynch in the 42. True still holding it strong in that 3 car on the outside, going back 3 wide again. Beautiful racing, boys. You keep it up. True keeping that car spooled up. Now Lynch is trying to find something on the outside. I think since the word's out and it's getting crowded out there, True bounces down to the bottom, goes back up to the outside. Lynch gets a little loose. Keeps his point in the right direction. Great save. Amazing save, actually. Wow. Oh, still loose. He might have had a tire going down. Okay, now we're back up front here. Deadman in that 14. Elvin in that 13 car. Deadman trying to keep the lead, keep it going. Meanwhile, you got Elvin and Scotty B all over each other and trying to set their sights on that 14. 14's trying to get on front and check out again. Didn't we see this last race? We did see this last race. He must have a pretty nice short to mid program going on here, because this car seems strong in both ISM and Iowa, who have similar characteristics. Driving a really nice line in that 14. Trying to drive away from that for the Wood Brothers Ford and that 13 Chevy Camaro of Elvin. Elvin and Scotty B still fighting it. Looked like Scotty B went outside on that one. Scotty B in the inside. Elvin cranking on the outside. Maka right there. That rounds out your top 4. Those guys are trying to get themselves under a blanket so they can go and challenge this leader of the 14 car. Deadman, that 14 Ford Mustang right there. Solid line on that bottom. Holding it. Man, talk about getting it done right there. And so we are on board here with Bucka. So he is one of our live feeds when it comes to tracking, things of that nature. So we can actually watch his progress and you'll see him. So let's go ahead and rotate to Mucka actually right now. When we find him, there he is. Alright, so now we're viewing Mucka here, and there he is on the big screens. So he finds himself in 3rd position right now, trying to fight. Whoa! And into stage right there. So Mucka holds it off for a third place finish on that stage. Deadman scoring as our race leader. Scotty B in that second. Elvin in that fourth. And they had True Death in that third. That's how we finished off the stage 2. Going into stage 3 right now. This is for all of it right here. All right, so this is for that checkered flag. This is for the W. Everybody seems to be charging pretty hard right now. Going to check in with my crews here. All right, here we go, folks. So exciting on these restarts, especially at this track and how wide you can get. All right, throwing it down on that green flag right now. We have Mucka starting it off. On the bottom, you have Deadman on the outside. Scotty B on the inside. 4 wide, why not? Hey, it's only Iowa. You know what? They must have got the memos wrong. They think that this is Talladega. No, Talladega's next, boys. They sure racing like it's Talladega. Go get it! Woo, fanning out. Look at that. Mucka has himself a mirror full of everybody. Yeah, just 3 wide back there. Whoa, Elvin on the outside. Holds on to it. Deadman bowed up a little bit, under attack by Mac. Clears Mac, set sail again, trying to go race back down the leaders. Doing so gracefully. Got True Death on the outside here, and Deadman is rounding out our top 5. True Death under fire by Deadman. So wait, True Death and Deadman. So if you match those 2 up in one of those gaming battles, you know, the old school Tekken, there you go. That's what it sounds like. Wonder who'd win. Elvin all over the bumper of Scotty B. Mucka trying to take off and leave these guys. And that 2 Mustang right there. He's gotten her dialed right now. And he's trying to check out. Doing a great job. True Death in 5th position right now. Trying to hold on to that top 5. Run himself a clean, good race. Can ask for nothing less except for the W. All right, on board with the 12 car, seeing where he's at, kind of scrolling through the field right now. Seeing what kind of racing we have back here. Lunch at the 42. Look like we have a battle between Mac and the 48 and J-Wall right back there. Little contact. Still battling. Back up front with Elvin. Elvin now, he is charging in. He has reeled in Mucka. And now placed him under attack. Here comes that Geico Chevy. Searching around the outside. Now remember, he was toying and playing with this outside Larson line. Look at the momentum that he just kept. Coming out of that turn. Look at that car squatting into that. He's got that thing set for that high side. He knows what he's doing. All over the bumper of Mucka. Outside again, look at this line, beautiful, holding that. Keeping the RPMs up, comes screaming out. Right back on the bumper. See how long these 2 can keep this up. Oh! Looks like we got the 14 of Deadman wanting to come over here and play in this. He's like, this looks like fun, I want to play. You've seen Elvin just scuff that wall a little bit, so that is the downside of that high side, is that you don't have a lot of room for error. Elvin brings it down a little bit now. Up off that wall, not as high as he was running. He shoots back up there again though. Get back in his rhythm. That's what he's looking for. Man, we got a great battle with these 4 cars right here. Now we got Scotty B, who is just sitting back there, you know, pacing himself, waiting for his opportunity to strike, because these boys are racing extremely hard right now, and it's only literally a matter of time before someone's tires give away. And someone starts to blow up, and he's just trying to put himself in that catbird seat where he can capitalize. Remember, this is the last stage, so this is a go get him. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Put the hammer down. There are no points for second place, people. Not in this one. Muck is still trying to hold it on right now, and he is doing so. Fantastic run. Muck is still holding strong in the first position. Looking at our lap count right now. Oh no! Here comes Elvin, trying to bottom now. Couldn't get by him on the outside. Now he was going to try to attack him on the bottom and see if that'll stick. And that's what you have to do sometimes, folks. When it comes down to it, you might set your car up for one way, and it's not allowing you to make the forward progress you're looking for, so you have to switch it up sometimes. And you see Elvin go back up to the top, wasn't having the luck on the bottom, searching. That's a smart driver. That's not someone who's waiting for his car to come into him. He's coming into his car. He's like, no, I'm going to force you to go fast. I'm going to find out where you wants to ride at, and we're going to get there. Oh, little contact with the wall. Load him up just a little bit. Okay, look, we have some pit stops going down. We got Scotty B riding hard on that higher line. See, he's preferring a little bit more of the middle. You see Deadman, who's really on that bottom right there, even on the entry. But everybody comes out to the high side. Elvin trying to catch up here. Got Mac Attack and it looks like J1 on the 48 still battling it out. Good race between those guys. That Sonny D car trying to take charge of this 48. Underneath that Ally Chevy. Ooh, a little better. Loosens up just a little bit. Now you want to take him on the outside. See if it'll stick. Whoa, pushed it a little tough. Still running it hard. Both those cars. All right. Let's move a little more forward here. We got Deadman and 21 of Scotty B and at Wood Brothers Ford. On board right now with Deadman. We have Mucka on pit road right now, so he surrendered that lead. Elvin's coming out of pit road right now as well. So Elvin did himself a little bit of a short stop. He got them tires. He's ripping around. Here come the boys to pit road. So we have Elvin screaming around, taking our lead right now. Mucka coming out of pits. There goes Elvin. Mucka should be taking over the second place after we rotate through pit cycles, or at least up there in the top 5. Go back on board with Elvin. All right, yep, we got some seconds down. I'm looking at our times and our laps right now. So Elvin look like he is posed to take our, right now we have Mac Attack, who is on a pit road now. He was a leader. Is cycling down now as everyone rotates around. So we're checking out the leaderboard, give these guys a minute to come back on track. See who got what. So Muck is shown back in the 6th position. Look like it's Deadman, Scotty B, and Elvin fighting for that thing again. Here they go again, battling out with some fresh tires. A little bit of scratches and scrapes on the car. Still looking all right, though. Great battle up front right here. Looking for that 2 car in 5th position there. So 1, 2, 3 right there. We have 4th coming in your back screen right there. That was Mucka taking that 4th away from the 12 car. And that's the Toyota. No, I'm sorry, that's Bong in the Ford. I'm sorry. He's running himself a clean race. I've yet to see Bong in action, if you will, and he's been doing a pretty good job keeping that car clean, tracking around nicely. So he has a good control and good handle on his race car tonight. Scotty B still looking and attacking on Deadman right now. Elvin falling off the pace just a scotch. And could that be because of his shortstop? That could be it. Possible. So if he pitted early, and these guys were able to make it back out in front of him, and he's running around the track, so he's already burnt off a few laps on his tires. His tires are going to wear before these guys will. And if they get back out in front of him before then, because his hopes were to be in front of them as they came out of pit road, so they'd have to catch up to him and pass him. So it could have had a possible problem in pits, might have delayed him a little bit, and set him back on track. On track position. It's got to be still running it hard. These two are still duking it out. That's awesome. Every time I scroll to one or the other, there they are. Woo! Deadman flying right there. I like them flames on that car. Good little color scheme there. Man, he has that bottom dialed. Watch how he rotates through. Car still hooking, still nice. And then he'll come out. Beautiful. His car isn't loose. Didn't kind of any wiggle. Nice and solid coming right out to that wall. Utilizing all of his RPMs. Nice dive again into the bottom. Beautiful. He's got himself a fast car tonight. Now, the only thing happened to him last race was that he sped on the pit road, so I'm sure it looks like he got that out of his system because he up there in front right now. We got Mucka holding strong in the 4th position. Judith! Little wiggle, spins it, gets it back straight again. Car run around the outside. Followed by Lynch, who's in chase. Alright, rotating through Elvin. Kind of in no man's land by himself right here. Two by two battle right there with Matty Boy in the 41. Matty Boy holding himself a strong car in his 41 Ford. And that 2 Ford just got himself a nice little line on the bottom and raced past him with ease. So not much to hold him up. And that was it. Scotty B takes the race win. Deadman 2nd with both stage wins. Elvin 3rd. Mucka takes up the 4th. We have Lynch in the 42 is 5th. J-Wall 48. He's in 6th. Mac Attack 7th. In the 17, 41 Matty Boy. Man, That was some really good racing. Stoked with those guys and their progress throughout this thing. Pretty hard racing though. I like it. Like it a lot, people. All right. So like I said, I'm going over here real quick. Finishing up there. So again, Iowa, 25%er with the stages, the damage, all the racing, all the fun. Can't go wrong with that. These boys, like I said, tearing it down and keeping their cars, hopefully, trying to keep them pointing in the right direction. Man, that was some good running by those boys. Great lineup. So again, we have Talladega coming next. Gonna throw that one down as well. 25% four-time tire wear. Same. Again, we're just having some fun tonight, getting these boys riled up for tomorrow night's race. Ooh, tomorrow night's race. Atlanta, 50%er league race for Front Row Racing. So we have the A part of their Cup Series. So they have an A and a B. Again, nothing different in talent or class-wise. Just the overfull of that. So we have the A class is running tomorrow night around 8:30-ish, somewhere around there. So stay tuned in that. Look up Front Row Racing on their Facebook page for any kind of updates and insights on that. And, of course, it's going to be live on Left Turn Broadcasting. So let's go ahead and see who I got over here in the booth before I switch back. Okay, so I got Scotty B. Elvin and Deadman. Just waiting for Mucka, if we can send him a quick invite. Here, I got that. Oh, hold on a sec. And then I'm going to rotate back to the booth so we can hear these boys on comms. Alright, there we go. Alright, Deadman, dude. What a piece you had, dude, and that was a fast piece, dude. Again, you were up there charging, getting it done. Man, tell us about it.
Yeah, we had a good car. A little worried there. Early on, I've seen Elvin really take off. We really ran him down. Tires were excellent. Then driver kind of messed up going into turn one. Let Scotty get under me. Thought I could have got the run off the high side and the live car was there. But that's the way it goes. Really wanting that win against Scotty.
Man, well, you were throwing it all at him. I mean, and you were controlling that race for a while. Your car was just strong, man, real strong. That 14 was up there and putting it down with these boys were just not really struggling, but I mean they were racing with you, trying to stay in tow and in pace. Man, great job, really good job on that.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like I've really picked up the pace since I've got on the steering wheel this week from the controller. So look forward to the season.
And that has been one of those conversational topics that we need to get into in one of our through the week sessions here at Left Turn Broadcasting when it comes to the steering wheel versus the controller. What benefits you can gain from having a steering wheel, and what types of steering wheels. Everyone was always in questions about that. So very good. Yeah, it's a good thing about to bring that up in conversation. But great race tonight. That was awesome. Elvin, my man.
I'm here.
Yeah, you are, dude. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're here fast, too, dude. You're sitting there screaming around that track. What is up with that Larson line, my friend? That was sick, bro. You were sitting there, like, literally holding the outside and keeping that car spooled up. We've seen you run up on Mucka so many times. And we're watching both those two different lines play a crucial role. Tell us about that one.
The high side, it's just like one of them emergency lines, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know.
Well, I don't know, because it seemed like you were finding some really good speed out there. Did that help with your tire wear?
I would say I saved a little bit up there, but once they got to a certain point, then, I knew my time was ending, and then I would have to switch to the bottom.
So the high line is a ticking bomb, is what you're kind of describing. Okay, so
Yeah.
you can only last up there for so long, and maybe that's when we're seeing you kiss that wall a couple times, because man, you were up there, man. You were up there in that marbles, in that loose stuff, keeping that floor keeping that Chevy just wound up and screaming out of 3 and 4 right there, especially. I was very impressed with that run.
But congrats to Scotty. We ran a good race. So did Deadman. And yeah.
No, you did a really good job, man. As soon as you putting that car where it needed to be and showing us something different, showing all the viewers something different. That the bottom line doesn't necessarily have to be the line that prevails. So great job showing us some killer racing tonight. And keep it up.
Yeah.
Did we get Mucka in on this one yet, or no?
Nope.
No, we're just doing the top 3.
Oh, okay. Copy that. B, killed it, dude. Great job.
Oh,
And,
man.
I thought you said you didn't have anything for Iowa, or you didn't like the track, or something like that.
Really, I just kept making adjustments. Made a few tire pressure adjustments, and the car come to life on that last stage right there. Which 14, he was the fastest car all night, and I knew if I could stay with him, at least to the last 10 laps, I could had a little bit better of a car on the long run, just a little bit. But unfortunately, I think his run was stalled on coming off the high side, coming to the checkered right there by a lap car.
Oh man! So is that what happened on that? Wound him up?
Yeah, I don't know if I would have cleared him or not, but it's racing.
Yeah. Man, well, you guys were throwing it down again, man. I mean, again, some of the cleanest racing I've seen in a really long time. Really utilizing those multiple grooves. What was the biggest change you think? You mentioned tire pressure that really benefited your car. Was there any other crucial change, or was it just tire pressures alone that you think really made the difference?
No, that's it. I just made sure the car was going to be a little bit tighter on the long run, and in case we had a green flag run, and it did. It was just stuck right there in the last 5 laps, and I was able to run him back down.
Man, yeah. Well, you saw that we seen that you had that car on a rail, so I mean, you were getting it. Like I said, throwing that thing around where it was supposed to be, and your entries and exits were nice, man. You can see the car rotating through the turns.
Oh yeah, I was having to really drive it in hard. I was slinging it in there.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those, but you're getting in there hot, buddy. You're like, hold on to her.
Yeah, I was trying to arc it in as hard as I could.
Man, well, man. Hey, great job. Congratulations on your W. And let's get on to Talladega, buddy.
I'm looking forward to it.
Copy that. All right. See you guys all in a minute.
Thank you.
All right, folks. That was awesome. So much fun for Iowa. Again, if you guys don't, for your drivers out there, if you guys don't run these some of these other tracks, give them a shot. They're so much fun, and those boys just proved it tonight, especially with tracks like Iowa. They showed right there that there are multiple lines and grooves through there, abilities to pass inside, outside, in the middle. 3 wide racing. We saw them 4 wide for a little bit. Just throwing it down. I love it. So hopefully we're going to see some pretty impressive racing when it comes to this Talladega race. Only way to find out is tune in. So we'll see you in a minute.